In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to speed up your slow Android phone and free up storage space too. So what you want to do is to go to your settings, which is the gear icon right here, and tap onto that. Once you're here, scroll all the way until you find About Phone. So just hit the About Phone right here. Once you're here in the About Phone menu, you'll then just scroll down a bit to locate to where it says software information. Just tap onto that. And then once you're here, look for the build number option right there. What you have to do here is to tap it rapidly 7 times in a row. You will see a quick message saying developer mode has been turned on. So just go ahead and hit it 7 times. And then you have this pop-up message saying allow development settings. Just go ahead and hit OK. It will have a message that developer mode has been turned on. If we hit back to the main settings, just go ahead and hit back. If we go back to the main settings right here, we can just scroll down a bit underneath About Phone, of which you can now see an option that says developer options. So just go ahead and hit that. Once you're here, I want you to scroll down all the way to where you see Windows animation scale. So just keep on scrolling until you find these 3 major settings right here. The first setting will say Windows animation scale. The second setting will be transition animation scale. And the third one will be animator duration scale. Both of these settings will be turned on. And you can see all these settings by default are set to 1x. So you can go ahead and tap on each one of these 3 settings and change them to 5x. So if I tap onto the Windows animation scale right here, so go ahead and hit Windows animation scale right there. I can then just have these options right here. By default, it has animation scale 1x. So to speed up our phone, we shall just turn it to animation scale 5x. So go ahead and hit this second option right there. And then go ahead and select the second setting. So go ahead and select transition animation scale right there. And also just turn it to 5x. Go ahead and select the third option right there. And then also turn it to 5x. You can now notice all 3 settings are now at animation scale 5x. The reason for this is letting your phone feel twice as fast as it could, because it cuts off the time your screen spends loading animation in half. So go ahead and hit the home screen button. You can see how snappy your phone feels now. And the next option is we shall free up the storage space. And to do that, you can simply just scroll into your phone application right here. Look for the settings option once again, this gear icon. So go ahead and hit that. Once you're here, I want you to scroll down to all the way to where you see applications right here. And if you fail to locate the apps settings here, you can also go for the search option there. And you can just tap in the word apps here and then hit search. So it will be filtered here and just hit application right here. Once you're here in the apps menu, you will see a list of everything installed on your phone. And to quickly free up storage, we can just tap this little sortings icon midway towards the top right. So go ahead and hit that. Once here, at the very bottom of the section, you'll see something that says sort by. And then underneath it, you will see the size option. So go ahead and select the size option right there. And then hit OK. The reason for this will immediately show you which apps are eating up most of your memory. So to tap on any heavy apps, let's say CapCut, TikTok, Facebook. And if you do so, you can select any of these. Let's say CapCut right here. So go ahead and select any application here. I will just tap onto CapCut here. That will bring up the apps information tab here. You can just scroll down and locate the storage settings right here. So go ahead and click on storage setting right there. You can then just hit clear cache. So go ahead and click clear cache here. And this will safely wipe away all the temporary files without deleting your accounts or passwords. Repeat this process for all your top 5 biggest apps. So if I hit the back button right here, I can just do the same thing with all the apps just to clear out the cached data. If this video helped, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Yes Know How. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.